Hi guys, hopefully I'm back online after a disastrous day with PCs, but there you go, it happens. Anyway, something I just want to touch on tonight is two things really that are linked. One is the Covid-19, the coronavirus outbreak, and the other one is the dumping of sewage into our rivers. Now, you may have heard over the last few days that they're talking about doing anal swabs, and I said, good luck getting near mine. But it seems that UWC molecular biologist and director of research, um, Burton Fielding explains the story, has caused much myth, amusing jokes and reaction this week. It's not worthwhile, no. But it says here that testing the virus using anal swabs about 2 weeks after the onset of symptoms is fairly accurate. He says Covid-19, like other coronavirus such as SARS and MERS, have been found to be secreted in the digestive tract of patients. Well, the body naturally, we know, gets away rid of viruses and so forth in basically our faeces. Now, perhaps if we dump this around Europe and we dump this in our rivers and our seas, perhaps it would have effect on spreading and polluting and so forth. Well, what if there was a link? We've got, I live near an area called Langstone harbour, and it's probably one of the nicest areas around me. It's a wildlife reserve. We've got lots of rare species of birds here. They migrate here every year, and there's a thing called a quid, which the French have actually turned down, so I do like the French for a change. It's a power link under the ocean, which is basically going to destroy it. Out there's the old battle placements, there's pubs by the harbour. You can see here a beautiful picture of the harbour, and if you come around here you've got a little pub, thatched house, and then you come right around, there's all fishermen around here. They fish in the harbour. This is the harbour mouth. It feeds Hailing Island down here and then comes into Portsmouth. Now there's a lot of fish caught, there's a lot of walkers along here. It spreads around, and you can see from this picture down here it's quite substantial. There's areas of natural beauty, and there's lots of walks, and walkers love to go over these flats and bird watchers and so forth, and I don't blame them. Gets them away from the city. However, quite disturbing, this one was from 2019. 200,000 times sewage was poured into our rivers in England alone. This isn't Scotland taken into account, no, this is just England. It's not Wales, it is just pure England. 1.5 million hours in 2019 we were spending pumping raw sewage into our rivers and our ponds and our oceans. Untreated sewage released into England rivers more than 200,000 times in 2019. Discharged raw sewage, untreated sewage, 1.5 million hours last year. Thames water, Wessex water, Southern water. This to me is just diabolical. Now, I've done a bit of research on this, and the actual fines, when they get a lot of sewage, the fines are actually better to pay, cheaper to pay, than the actual chemicals to treat the raw sewage and pump it. So they just open the gates at Bud's Farm, which is up the road, and they just let it out. Bud's Farm is just up the top area here. Bud's Farm's on this area here, and of course you've got the inlet. This is Chichester Harbour. This is Langstone Harbour, and you've got the inlet and the outlet every day at the harbour mouth, and of course it swishes around here. Then over here you have the Isle of Wight. Now it seems really weird that the rate of infection does go up every so often, and it drops. People around my area who I know are very cautious. Now this one here is quite more discerning. This is, as you can see here, this was as of Tuesday, November the 17th, 2020, last year, and it was reported by the newspaper. Again, I'm not promoting any mainstream medias here, but Southern water blasted after sewage water discharged into Langstone harbour, and it leaked into the nature reserve as well. Apparently, it broke the banks here. This is the nature area here, and there's people here absolutely devastated. This brown stuff here, it appears, is raw sewage. This brown that you can see here is the channel of waste sewage as of November, while we were in lockdown, being pumped into the nature reserve and Langstone Harbour, Chichester Harbour. And as you can see, there's quite a bit of debris in there. I wouldn't like to figure out what that is, but it only stands to reason that this devastation that's having a hell of a environmental impact could also be alarmingly raising the level of coronavirus and particularly COVID-19. They go on to say here that influenza and so forth can be spread and is spread by raw sewage each year. We have been told over and over again to wash our hands for at least 20 seconds. Last year, in 2020, they were slapped with £126 million worth of fines for spills into the wastewater into the environment from its sewage plants. Now, and they carry on doing it in 2020. This is just absolutely amazing. If they're fined £126 million in 2019, and they carry on, as you can see from this article here, and I have been following this for quite some time, and I've wanted to do a little report on it because it's absolutely disgusting. £126 million, oh, we'll just carry on doing it. And where's the powers that be are supposed to regulate them and stop them from doing this? It just doesn't seem sense to me. Anyway, guys, that's my little rant over there. If you can follow me on Facebook, Twitter, subscribe if you haven't done already. As always, I just want to say thank you for watching my channel. Thank you for subscribing. And I wish everybody a happy Sunday and speak to you later. Thank you. Bye.